Hello guys, welcome to another video in which we are going to see now Unit 7 and we are going to talk about fabulous food. Okay, so the vocabulary that we are going to see is this one, okay? And maybe there are some words that you already know from the previous levels or new words. Okay, so here you have to pay a lot of attention and also you have to listen to an audio and then repeat to practice these words. Later, you have to sing this song that is also about food. In the next pages, you are going to read a story, okay? And in here, you have to answer some questions with true or false. So you can listen to the story and also you can read the story. So you also practice. Then, we are going to practice some structures that are there is and there are. I don't know if you remember that in previous levels you practice this. There is and there are expressions for existence. Remember that there is for singular and there are is for plural. For example, there is one teacher in this video and there are many students watching this video. There is for singular and there are is for plural. Okay, so also we have other words like some and any, okay, that you can practice as well. Later here you are going to read this text and also answer some questions that are there, also here. And you have some content words like blood, bone, brain, and so on. Some of them you already know them, like vitamin, teeth, skin, etc. Later, you are going to continue seeing some words for quantity. For example, a y an, that is only for one. Some, a lot of, for a big quantity, a little, a few, much, many, and so on. And also you have to answer this activity. In the next page 2. Here, also you have to read this information and answer the questions that are here. And now to finish, we are going to do some activities about listening that are going to be to practice your pronunciation and also the sounds that are here. The words in here are very easy, but remember that the objective is to practice your speaking. Okay, so these are the activities that you are going to work in this unit. They are very easy, and in the next slides I'll show you some explanations. So I hope you are very well and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Okay, in this Unit 7, we are going to talk about the fabulous food, and we have to check some vocabulary first. So, in these two pages that are 112 and 113, we are going to listen to some vocabulary and also we are going to repeat. Then, we are going to listen to a song and we are going to sing. In the next pages that are 114 and 115, we are going to listen to this audio that is about the story, and also we are going to answer the questions with true or false. In these two pages, we are going to use the structure there is and there are. Remember, there is for singular and there are is for plural. Also, we are going to use some words for quantifying that are some and any. En la siguiente slide te dejo una explicación al respecto. In these 2 pages, we are going to see new vocabulary, so you have to pay attention to them and also look for the words. Remember that everything is going to be from the text. Lee cuidadosamente el texto y contesta lo que se te pide. Pon mucha atención a las palabras de vocabulario que vienen en el recuadro verde. In these exercises, we are going to continue using some structures about quantifying, and the words are a, an, some, a lot of, and a little. Also, a few. Recuerda que a y an se utilizan para establecer un solo objeto y que a se utiliza cuando la siguiente palabra empieza con consonante. Por ejemplo, a book, a car, and a student. An se utiliza para hablar de un solo objeto también, pero cuando la siguiente palabra empieza con una vocal. Por ejemplo, an apple, an orange, or an onion. Some, recuerda que es para hablar de algunos o algunas. Some fruit, some people, some students. A lot of es para hablar de una cantidad grande. Por ejemplo, a lot of friends, a lot of meat. A little es para hablar de una cantidad pequeña. There's a little ketchup, there's a little mayonnaise. In these exercises, you have to read the text and pay attention to the people and the information that they say. Then, you have to answer all the activities from the information that you read. Also, pay attention in the vocabulary about the content words that are in the green square. Now, these last activities are focused on the pronunciation and listening. On page 124, you have to listen and read, and also you have to match the words. In the next page, that is 125, you have to listen and repeat the sounds and the words that are there to practice your pronunciation. Thank you so much for your attention and for your effort. Remember to be safe, stay home, and stay positive. See you in the next class. Thank you so much for your attention and for your effort. Remember to be safe, stay home, and stay positive. See you in the next class.